This is Kev, and this is the YouTube channel Black Men Being Brutally Honest. And what I'm about to bring to you right now is the hands down the best show on YouTube. So, just wanted to send a shout out to everyone who's watching the broadcast right now. Wait for it. Okay, anyway, let's get to the subject at hand here. Chris Brown is at it again. And again, and again, and again, it seems like. Oh boy. I don't know, I would have never expected this from Chris Brown when I heard his first song. Like it sounded so nice and upbeat. Like let me see if you run it, I can run it. Like you would have never thought that kid would have turned out to be who he was. But you know what? Sometimes you can't underestimate them light skinned niggas. Well, anyway, Chris Brown is under heavy social media fire because of some quote fingers controversial song lyrics from a track called "Need a Stack," um, and it's off of his new album Indigo, which is projected to go number one quite quickly. So, see if I can bring the screen up real quick. Let's see. Wrong screen. Boom. Yeah, right there. This article right here was from appears three or 4 days ago. Chris Brown projected to go number one with Indigo, and that's a testament to him as an entertainer and a performer. Uh, there you see Chris Brown. Look like he's in this picture performing for his um, legions of fans. But I don't know. Did they release this song on title or some shit? Need a stack. Apparently, he said something that involved a bit colorism and made a comment about black girl hair. Now, any guy on the internet, especially guys, who are celebrities, ought to know that when you make any less than perfect comment about, especially black women, and it involves their hair, whether he meant well or not, you know that's gonna receive some kind of backlash. We live in an age where everyone is offended by everything, literally. And I got some articles pulled up. Let's see what all the fuss is about. Now, with this article right here, Chris Brown furiously lashes out at women offended by his get this, black bitches song lyrics. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like if you're the average level-headed thinking black woman, that you would be offended by being called a bitch. Um, but anyway, let's read on here. Yep, there you go, Chris Brown. Looked like a picture of him in a court appearance. So the article can paint a picture of Chris Brown. And Chris Brown is so famously remembered for getting into a physical altercation where he beat his girlfriend at the time of the incident, Rihanna. I should also talk about since then, him and Rihanna have, I guess, more than made up a few times, have had an on and off relationship, blah, blah, blah. Seems like everything is okay as far as they're concerned, but you know what? No one is ever gonna let Chris Brown forget that one incident. And I'm not saying that you should let him forget, but how much impact is it causing right now? To mention it to him, to help him forever remember the mistake that he made. And I mean, like, I'm not for I'm for self defense all day, but you beating and abusing, nah, that's not me at all. But there are so many dynamics to that situation that no one has ever thought about, and some dynamics that I didn't think about at first in the situation. But that's another conversation. All right. Let's see. I guess apparently in this song "Need a Stack," um, he said, "I only fuck black bitches with the nice hair." So these fans were furious about it. You know, I would basically say that probably most of them. If you're a black woman, you're probably offended. If, but see, the thing is though, the thing is, and I will like in this kind of argument here, you're offended by him saying he only fucked black bitches with the nice hair when he didn't even give a clear definition of what the nice hair was. I mean, but one of these tweets, I guess apparently she said she wanted to know what is nice hair. So that's basically a perception thing. Um, if a woman wanted to know what nice hair is, then maybe she's been told her hair is jacked up or something, or the whole hair argument. This has been a real big thing on social media. Guys saying that they don't like weave. They want women to wear their natural hair. It's just a whole shitty mess. But also, here's the thing that I want you people out there to remember before you get too mad at Chris Brown for saying literally any fucking thing he wants. Um, and look at that picture with the sunglasses. That's the same guy that had a song called "These Hoes Ain't Loyal." Basically, you know, I mean, it's a self-explanatory statement. Hoes ain't loyal for real. But I mean, of all the things he says trigger word. Excuse me, a trigger word that is obvious with like there seems to be a big trigger word with black women on social media. Hair. And I feel like in this situation, this is where he messed up at. Now, let's shift it a little bit to another R&B singer that I had no idea existed until I put Chris Brown's name in the search engine. Uh, Remember, these hoes ain't loyal. All right, Tokyo Vanity. Who is Tokyo Vanity? Okay, but anyway, I guess okay. I guess okay website, okmagazine.com. Yeah. Um, I guess reported on this. Tokyo Vanity put Chris Brown on blast for banning girls with darker skin from his tables at clubs. Yes, this isn't the only time that Chris Brown is reported to have been a colorist, apparently. So what she's talking about is okay. Let's read this out. I guess Tokyo Vanity is a singer. If somebody can name one of her songs without Googling, you can put it in the comment section. Uh, in the article states Tokyo Vanity put Chris Brown on blast on Instagram for allegedly banning girls with darker skin from his tables at nightclubs. See, words like allegedly, you have to watch for words like that. Allegedly means that they have no solid fucking evidence. Nothing tangible. So these could be some old scorn girl, like, cause them scorn every time a celebrity, like they want to play groupie, and then the celebrity's like, hell no, get the fuck out of here. And then they go on these rants like, oh, it was because of my darker skin, or it was because my head, it was because I'm a woman, some anything, just, uh. So, let's see. Oh yeah, it also states here that Chris Brown attempted to refute her claims by sharing photographic evidence. Now, I think I said in another place that you could put a mountain of evidence in front of somebody, but if they don't like you, they won't. Or if they just want to get you, they ain't gonna. They're not gonna listen. So basically, here's Chris Brown at that very club, and who's next to him with the silver hair? Uh, I mean, I'm saying she ain't on team light skin, and you know what? I'm not a colorist myself. In fact, I don't even like the color and stuff. I mean, I'm dark skinned myself, and I've never been really called out or called on my dark skin, or I in the past, in the '80s when we were savage and didn't care about that shit, we used to call each other black ass all the time. Yeah. I ain't got nothing against skin tone, skin shades. I mean, like all of my crushes were different shades of skin. I mean, my first crushes, they were three light skinned girls, and they were like consecutive, year after year after year. And then when for some reason the next three after that were dark skinned. It happens. In other words, what I have to tell to all the women out there is that guys like what we like. Period. It's like if if y'all like them tall, dark, and handsome, we like them different. We as men like women different ways too. So let me go on with this Tokyo Vanity, because I think it was a few interesting things that were said in this article that I felt like were worth mentioning. And then I'm gonna go ahead and give you Chris Brown's response, which I thought was hilarious. I mean, it was mean, but sometimes I mean you got to consider who this person is. Like I said, here you go. Here you go. Look at that image right there. You got with his Mickey Mouse shirt on, and look at that. Who's next to him in his section, supposedly? And then, like, I think like this image right here. You see this arm right here? That's the arm of another dark skinned woman. You know, it's like, why y'all be worried about what these niggas be doing at clubs and shit? You know, and speaking of the song lyrics, I mean, like, remember that song he came out with, "Look at Me Now"? Did I get offended when he said, why y'all hating from outside the club? Y'all can't even get in. You know, I'm not a celebrity. There are some places I just can't get in. But did I get offended? Did I be like, oh man, damn, I'm not a rich celebrity. I can't even get in that club with Chris Brown. No, I didn't get offended. I didn't take to Twitter and start tweeting my ass off. But of course, you know, everyone is literally offended by everything. Okay, so let's go on. There it is. Chris Brown's 30 posted a photo of himself in a nightclub surrounded by girls of all different skin tones and ethnicity. But Tokyo wants her 15 minutes of fame anyway. And yep, that's a picture of Tokyo Vanity. And that's a picture from her Instagram. Yep. It figures. But, I won't go into details about how I really, well, let's be brutally honest. Like is it, like, I've run into many social media debacles with big chicks. Alright, let's get on with it. Oh, and she says this: at Chris Brown official, even though I'm blocked, LMFAO, it probably took y'all 4 years to find a dark skinned girl in his section. Y'all talking about one chick who he let in his section in Atlanta. She began. But still, it refutes the charge that, and basically it was like it was a couple of girls that couldn't get in the damn section, and they claimed that the bouncers were like, or Chris Brown security was like, yeah, man, back up, no darkies. I was like, oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. See, the reason why I say like this situation kind of like stinks is because of the fact that they did that same shit to Michael B. Jordan. Like, some girls like were saying that he was partying with white girls and they weren't letting any black girls in his section, and they'd had no photographic evidence. Like, Chris Brown with his photographic evidence of his VIP section with two dark skinned girls. See, you probably might not be able to make it out that well, but that's definitely woman's hair right there. And the arm coming across, it's not the girl with the silver hair's arm. It's another dark skinned black girl. These girls were just bitter because they couldn't be groupie for Chris Brown or Chris Brown's entourage, because he probably would have passed them little bitter chicks on anyway. But let me go on. And oh, sorry about that. And Ham Hawk continues. I'm talking about the rules he had in his section in LA. I'm not bashing him because I don't give a fuck about his preference. Because in life, we all have preferences and are entitled to what we like. But keep it 100% slime. Ooh. Alright. Oh, look at the images. Tokyo went on and revealed that one of her friends allegedly experienced Chris's discrimination firsthand. Oh, there it is. He's discriminating, and it's like no evidence. Okay, and I'm gonna read this last part. Like, cause this is what people who don't care about anything, don't care about a person's preferences or opinion says. I guess this is supposed to be the coup de grace. And here she goes on. At the club in LA, his section rules were no dark skinned girls, and his security made sure to let the bitches know and enforce that. Dot dot dot. My homegirl was there that night with her other friends. They let her friends in and stopped her and his security and said, no darkies. Like a man, stand on what you say and how you feel. Don't renege because you being bashed. That ain't gangster, she concluded. Okay, so basically, what you saying is, okay, we don't like you. I mean, that's unfortunate. I mean I'm sorry that they pick their groupies and they don't let their groupies pick them. Some people just don't look like they are stable-minded folks, and I would probably say that the security was probably like, "Oh, these two girls are crazy." But the no darkies comment, that like trigger words to get a rise out of people. I'm not saying that I don't believe these girls. I don't believe what they're saying. But it's like you don't have anything tangible to add to that. Oh, and then here we go. Here goes some millennial words. Tokyo ended her roast. Now, this is like as roast is a term that is used as loose as the word simp. Like, I swear to God, like nobody in 2019 knows what a fucking roast is. I swear. But okay, let's read it. Tokyo ended her roast by encouraging her fans to give Chris the heads up about her comments since he blocked her on Instagram. And that is for good reason too. Let me ask y'all a question. If this woman right here were showing you attention, this is for the guys. If this woman right here were showing you some TLC on Instagram, would you block her for? Okay, I mean, I ain't even heard of Tokyo. Like I said, I think I said this. I ain't even heard of Tokyo Vanity until I did this Google search. But then when I read the article, I was like, man, this shit is funny right here. Well, I tell you, you're seeking the attention of one of the biggest internet trolls ever, Chris Brown. I mean, they said him and Offset got into it, and he put his address on display for everybody to see. But it's like social media back and forth and real life shit. Those are two totally different things. Okay, so let's go back to this article right here. Oh, cool, Chris. Now, the title of this article right here is Chris Brown. Let me see. Let's see if I can get it all in there. Chris Brown furiously lashes out at women offended by his "Black Bitches" song lyrics. I don't. And here it is. Like, after all the things that these guys done said, and after all of the positive attention, and at all of the sexual things that y'all say and do to these guys publicly, privately, you're offended by being called. I guess I don't know. Black bitch does sound kind of harsh. Like, I'd rather call a woman a bitch than a black bitch. Like, For real, for real. So I can see where the outrage come from, and the only reason why I can see where the outrage comes from because you see it every day. You see it every day. Even when niggas don't say stuff like this, they still you still hear about it, and And I try to defend the fact that I just for some reason I feel like that women are our black women are not all not all, because you gotta say not all, and I really hate that because I don't really feel like not all works. So I'm just gonna say it like this: I feel like black women are bigger colorists than black men. Like I hear more of the color arguments from coming from females than I do from males, because you gotta understand, like, women are by nature sensitive, and when they hear something they don't like, they'll say it repeatedly 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times like it's the worst thing in the world. But you know what? I do expect that from women. I do expect a reaction when stuff like this is said. I do expect a reaction. It's not something that it's still kind of I don't know, kind of iffy to me, because it's like damn. Some people are just assholes, but I do accept the asshole in people. It's just what it is. It's by nature. Some, like I said, some people are just assholes. Chris Brown, asshole. Now, as we read further into this article, cool Chris right here. But let me read this. Like, I guess they were saying that they were stating like what some of the tweets said. Like, woman, like, so is this considered a preference or discrimination, with a period instead of a question mark. Like, I'm reading this statement down here. This bottom sentence. So this is considered a preference or discrimination, with a period instead of question mark. Listen, we all have preferences. I give you that. Never will I discriminate against my own kind. I never ever trust anyone that says that they will never discriminate against their own kind. And the reason why I say that is because if you think about it, as a human being all your life, you have discriminated on someone in some kind of way. All of us like to think of ourselves as saints and good Samaritans, but you know what? I don't buy that bullshit for 1 second. Man or woman. You say you don't discriminate against your own kind, but at the same time, you say that in a process of discriminating against your own kind. But okay, I'm about to wrap this up in a couple minutes. But we're here for Chris Brown's response. Oh, cool, Chris. Oh, Chris, that could give two shits about what a singer named Tokyo Vanity has to say about him. All right, Chris Brown. They state that he's 30 years old. He claps back and goes on this rant. Now I'm gonna try to read this entire thing without getting sidetracked, but I may get sidetracked. I mean, shit. Oh my god. And then you have to also understand that Chris Brown is a celebrity. And one thing people have to understand is the same rules don't apply. The same rules don't apply to a celebrity as you would a regular person. And by what I mean by regular person is not celebrity. And Chris Brown has been a celebrity for what, about 15 years? And let me start reading this stuff. He ran it. Weird ass angry people. Sincerely, from the bottom of my balls. Yeah, I heard that first in 1991. From the bottom of my balls. I don't give a fuck about y'all negative booty face ass bitches. He continues. I'm start giving away free lace fronts for all you weird females with the skid row edges and low self-esteem. Aside from that, hop off these nuts. He continues. Half y'all look like the Budweiser frogs. So please don't come with the bullshit. I will fire that ass up and roast the hell out of you overly sensitive duckhead ass weirdos. Wow. Yeah, you know what though? I often hear guys on social media saying these same kinds of insults, and they're always met with the whole self hate. You hate yourself. You hate your mama. Your mama black. Blah blah blah. And and then it just turns into a big ass tit for tat. But hey, this right here is Chris Brown. Yeah, I got another one about Chris Brown. Like earlier, when that girl accused him of rape and he was completely cleared. The thing is, because of the way Chris Brown is, a lot of people wanted to believe that Chris Brown actually raped that girl. Yeah, like I guess it's like this. I don't know. This guy is just. I don't know. Chris. Like I really don't vest too much in entertainment singers and celebrities, kind of their personal lives. I listen to their songs on the radio, but this like I could care less if Megan Thee Stallion took Instagram photos around her mother's death. Stuff like that. Yeah, but Chris, yeah, I would expect this from Chris Brown. Chris Brown has that bad boy, you know, that image that I didn't think that he had when I heard his first songs rather. Never the right time to say goodbye. Who knew? He went from never the right time to say goodbye to weird ass angry people. Sincerely, from the bottom of my balls, I don't give a fuck about y'all negative booty face ass bitches. Wow, Chris Brown. Wow. Just I don't know if I could bring such savagery out of myself, man. But good God, dude. Whew. Well, this probably won't end for like another week or so. You'll probably have Rashida Strover complaining about it at some point. Oh yeah, She probably already made a tweet or a Facebook post about it or something. Who knows? All right, all right, all right. Yeah, that's it for me and Chris Brown for now. But it's always like the really successful ones that's like the biggest dickheads. um, yeah, like there was this. If people, I'll leave y'all with this. If y'all don't remember, Chris Brown's fans got into it with Beyonce's fans. Like, I guess you can call them the Beehive, which is Beyonce's legion of fans that will attack you on Twitter if you have something bad to say about Beyonce, versus the I don't know, Chris Brown's fans, the Browners, they don't even have a name, I don't think. Yeah, but yeah, Chris Brown stayed in it. But I'll say this, and this rings very true. Bad publicity. Bad publicity is still publicity. So, so there. All right. I hope all of y'all in YouTube land are having a great night. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this little broadcast up. And like I said, if you're tuning in, if you're listening to actually, if you've gotten this far in the broadcast, please like the video, and if you haven't, go to the bottom corner right there. You see that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Add to the numbers of this growing platform. Um, I'm Kev. This is Black Men Being Brutally Honest. I'm one of the habitual line steppers, along with Roger Stevens of the Roger Report, and Donnie Casanova of You Ain't Shit for Watching. Both of those YouTube channels. Hit them up, subscribe to them as well, because you can always find one of us, two of us, or all three of us on a broadcast and on one of our channels. Stay in the loop. All right. I'm out. And in Kev, we trust.